Okay, we're live. Away we go.
All right.
Oh boy. Tornado watch gets issued and your phone blows up. Who would have guessed? Okay. We continue on our journey south. Just a little bit. Okay. We are, as the kids say, cruising. I don't really know how I guess. Say I don't really know where I want to sit. That's why I do. Are you still here? Did I lose you?
No, I'm still here.
Okay. All right.
I'm just sending the message to everybody who wants to.
Do you still have the link for it, or do I need to resend it to you?
I got it.
Hot diggity dog. Okay. Oh, hold on. Nick's calling.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, so where are you going to start? Since there's a destructive warning not too far from Randolph and Wayne County.
That is basically where I will be. I am almost halfway in between Winchester and Richmond at the moment. I'm going to hang out in the little town of Lynn and see what direction I kind of want to go from there as it approaches.
Okay. Well, if we have destructive warnings, we are going to go wall to wall. So if you get a destructive warning, if you just want to call in, we'll go with it.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. Hello.
Hello.
Look at that. When somebody else calls in, I can just answer them, and it puts you on hold, and then as soon as they hang up, it goes back to you. Technology.
Easy, easy.
How exciting. I like technology.
Right?
Nick said if they stick with that destructive warning, they'll go wall to wall with it, and then if I'm in there, to give them a call.
Sounds good.
So, just a heads up. We will sneeze. Because other than where that tornado warning is there any other rotation along the line? Have you looked?
Give me 1 second. I'm looking now.
I need to get my split screen up.
No, but it's definitely getting that Boeing. Holy crap.
Yeah, buddy. That is.
Oh yeah, there is some rotation east of Worthington, southeast of Freedom, west of Bloomington, approximately about 45 miles southwest of Indianapolis.
Okay.
Looks to have been on the radar scan for a while. They haven't warned it yet.
Hold on. Nick's calling again.
Okay, sounds good.
Hello.
Hey, quick question. What YouTube channel are you up on?
It is South Charleston Chasers. Evidently it's very hard to find, so I will pull it up and I'll text you the link for it.
Okay, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. Hey, don't feel so bad.
Why?
Nick was having a hard time also finding the stream, so.
Okay. Huh.
So I'm also going to text him a link.
Got it. Yeah, I don't know why. Apparently we've gotten blacklisted.
Blacklisted by doing nothing for so long.
Right.
Crazy. Let's hang out at this little gas station. What do you say? I get in. Oh, can I get to the gas station from over here? I bamboozled myself. There's an oversized. Well, I guess we're gonna have to turn around. Why can I not get into the gas station from over here?
Because that would make it too easy.
That's a true story. That is a true story. I'm gonna turn around at. Oh, I actually might just sit here. I believe this is a school of some form. Looks like it. Nope. Oh, buses. Yeah, no. Looks like a school. I might just hang out here, honestly. Nice big wide open parking lot where you can point directly west. Strap in, kids. This is very reminiscent of where were we? Oklahoma last year, where we sat in the parking lot of whatever school it was next to the football field.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Oh, and Cushing?
yeah. That's what this feels like.
Yeah, that was terrifying because there was a circulation that just formed like as we were like, yeah, we're gonna let it steamroll us, and then there was like a rotation signature that came a little too close for our liking.
It's fine. Builds character.
Build something. Sells men's diapers is what it does.
That true.
We've got what looks to be on radar 80-mile-an-hour sustained winds blowing through Lawrence, Indiana right now, heading due east.
Yeah, buddy. I might have to go a little bit more south.
Looked like that tornado warning that they had there in Carmel dissipated, but whoa.
It's observed still. Hey, there's lightning. We're doing it.
Yeah, there's still a debris signature on the ground.
I wonder if
that, even though
I wonder if just proximity to the radar is why it looks kind of poopy. Radar shooting over top of it.
Well, it's moving away from the radar.
Well, it is now, but it's still close.
Well, that was the thing, is that it was visible on the radar, and now it's dissipated. But yeah, you can still clearly see the debris fall, and also like it's almost like there's only winds going away from the radar. There's no winds coming towards it. So because of the high wind speed, you have to look at the storm relative velocity. If you do that, that's right.
It's much easier to see. Although it still looks like it's weakened a good bit, but you can tell.
Yeah, you can see it's still right there. I mean, yeah.
So.
Got it.
But I would say it is. Right there near New Palestine. It looks like there's a little spot. That almost looks like a little supercell.
Supercell.
Right out in front of the line.
I realize there's 2 Nashvilles in this part of the state. Right. I drove through a Nashville to get here, and I see there's a Nashville just west of Greenville. How about that? I've got 86 miles of fuel left, so I need to get gas.
You should do that. I am upset that I'm in the parking lot in the middle of nowhere, and the Starlink is like, hey, how about we just stop working? So I'm gonna
Are we still streaming or no?
No, it's still streaming. This is probably just a little laggy. So I'm gonna just continue to sit here. I moved a little bit. It looks like it's fine now. So I don't know.
That's good.
All I know is we can roll down the windows a little bit. I've got here winds blowing pretty good into the storm, towards the storm. As it turns out.
Let's see here.
Good chance that just made everything worse. Love that for me.
Alright, so I'm trying to find gas, the cheapest gas around, you know.
You do know? I still have almost full tank, so we're rocking and rolling.
Oh, no shot. The gas is still this cheap. If it's this cheap, I'm I'm gonna go get the gas and then. What were you gonna say?
I might continue south a little bit, I think.
Okay.
Down towards South City. I almost want to go away to Richmond to be able to get on 70
Right.
Because if I go south from here, I don't really have another good east option until I get down there. But I think that's what.
All right.
I don't know if we'll go all the way south, but we're definitely going to go more south.
Oh wow, it is absolutely you're torching my ears with the wind.
That's weird because my window's been down for a while, so it must have just started to blow the right direction as I was rolling them up.
Oh yeah, because like I heard it and it wasn't like a huge deal, and then that like at the very end there, that was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Got 1.4 miles until I'm at Speedway. Hopefully the gas prices at Speedway are the same exact gas prices that are on gas. Like, oh, kitty, dude, get out of the road. The animals are on the move.
They know.
They know. A storm be a brewing.
Up north again looks like it's tightening back up a little bit.
Yep. Northeast of London, Indianapolis, or like that Indianapolis region, could potentially see either an intensification of the line or a little development of a notch in there. West
a second. You spooked me. He was shooting in the turn lane. That's fine.
Huh. We love that. Semi does what semi is supposed to do, scares driver.
Yeah, well, I couldn't totally see the lines on the road because of his headlights, so I was a bit confused.
So finding a way to blame the semi driver. Got it.
It's not his fault. It's his headlights' fault. Okay. The guy is working on his truck. There's people walking around and some guy outside working on his truck.
Okay.
In this town. That's a bold choice.
Well, they got time. I don't know how much time
They have no idea what's coming until the warning gets issued. What do you think?
I would agree. Right, so that station's back up to 99, which, not hateful, but still not the 257 that it says on gas money.
257 would be loss that I would by Finland.
Was not cheap.
It was 329, which was the same as it is everywhere else up there.
Everywhere.
I'm upset.
Yeah, Speedway's 299, so that's what I'm gonna get here. So I'm gonna pull off, get gas, get refreshments and stuff to keep me going for the night, and I will call you back in a bit.
Sounds good.
Okie dokie. Adios.
Adios, amigos.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Okie dokie. For those playing along at home, there is a pretty intense line of thunderstorms. It's really just moved through the Indianapolis area. There's at least one warning that has the tag destructive with 80-mile-an-hour winds. So obviously they only throw that destructive tag in there if it's a very, very strong thunderstorm. We've also seen a few kinks in the line develop. There was a confirmed tornado kind of on the north side of Indianapolis. That tornado warning is still ongoing. But this is kind of what we're going to be dealing with pretty much all night. As this line continues to move east, we'll see embedded circulations. We're going to see very strong damaging winds. The atmosphere is primed and ready to go. So if you are watching and know anybody who may be heading to bed and whatnot, make sure they go to bed, have multiple ways to get warnings. Just got to make sure they're prepared. There's a good chance that everybody's going to see at least strong winds. We hope, obviously, any tornadoes miss, property and all that fun stuff, but there's definitely an elevated threat of even a strong tornado or two anywhere kind of inside the tornado watch that was issued just a little bit ago. So my plan, I'm in Indiana, not too far from the Ohio border, heading south towards Richmond. Right now I'm pretty much directly in the path of that destructive thunderstorm warning, so we'll see what it looks like when they extend it east, but for now I am pretty much hanging out in front of it, waiting to see what it's gonna do. There's a couple different spots that look like are trying to spin up a little bit of rotation, and it almost looks like there was a bit of a merger on the leading line, and it looks like that kind of has potential to take on more of a supercell structure, and if that's the case, this is going to turn into an entirely different kind of chase. So that is kind of what I'm keeping my eye on at the moment, and that is just straight east out of Indianapolis, basically, right near the Spring Lake area, heading towards Knightstown and Carthage. I am heading south towards Richmond, the idea being to get to Interstate 70 and have a good option to go east. The line is moving, last I checked, about 60 mile an hour, so it's going to be very difficult to stay out ahead of it, but we're going to do our best. There's, I wouldn't say a ton of lightning, but there's definitely some. But that's one of the things we'll have to kind of keep an eye on and see if it happens to increase. If we see lightning increase in an area, it could be a sign of a strengthening updraft, which is basically the storm kind of getting stronger, really starting to take advantage of the atmospheric conditions. So we look for areas of greater lightning to kind of tell us what the storm's doing, essentially. But we are locked in, strapped in, ready to see what this baby's got. There was the opportunity for the development of a few supercells earlier this afternoon, really between about 4 and 7 or so. There's essentially a lid on the atmosphere that kept that from happening. But with the upper level winds increasing, and then this whole kind of line approaching, we're seeing basically enough juice to kind of get rid of that cap, which is what's going to allow this line and these storms to kind of just continue doing their thing as they march east. So it's going to be a long night for a lot of people. They've also just issued a big tornado warning for still that kind of whole northern portion of the line. It's radar indicated now, but that's a aggressively large warning. But there are 2 or 3 different areas of circulation there, so it's probably not a bad idea to just warn the entire mass. We are coming into Fountain City, Indiana. It's interesting that it still thinks I'm in College Quarter. Did this stop updating? I think it might have. Oh, thing will actually update properly now. For some reason, it stopped doing the do, which is interesting. We are using, for the stream, a Starlink, so anytime we go under an overpass, or if we get blocked by some trees or something directly overhead, the stream might drop for a minute or 2, but theoretically it will come back. Directly behind me, which is interesting. ourselves a thunderstorm warning now. Let's see what they tagged it. They must have dropped the destructive because my phone did not yell at me aggressively.
Incoming voice call from Brian.
Hello there.
Hello. Have you,
Oh, they did.
changed your path?
No, why?
Oh, sure.
Well, they in a thunderstorm warning. It is to my north, Lynn, where I was. It is the destructive one though. So, so
where are you at right now?
South of Fountain City, about halfway in between Fountain City and Richmond.
Okay.
Part of me wonders if I should go back to Lynn, back to that town.
Yeah, because I think I'm gonna head that way too.
Head towards Lynn.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that's a bad idea. I was trying to look because it looks like that southern end is getting a little curly Q on it. Starting to try to get a little bit squirrely. So I just gotta find somewhere to turn around real quick.
All right. So turn right here.
Well, that's a big old pothole you got there, dudes. We're just gonna turn right here. Make sure none of these cars planned on turning behind me. I doubt it. They did not.
I just got chicken and waffles protein chips.
All right. Why not?
Yeah.
Sit there.
The taste is pretty good. You need some water.
That's, well, most protein chips feel like are like that, so that checks out. I've seen some pretty decent lightning behind me too, by the way, for what it's worth, which would be to my north, which, sure.
Oh, I'm starting to see the lightning out in front of me too.
Yep. If I have to turn around again and come back south, I will.
Yeah. Well, and I'm kind of curious now too. Like, we're gonna get raffles stopped by this.
Yep. Open parking lot, point into the wind.
True. Now I'm just wondering, like, so when this does hit us, it looks like there's going to be a north-south or north orientation to it, the line. So would we want to try and get back on 70 and head east? Do you think we'd be able to?
I don't
or do
know.
you think once we get
I don't know
hit
that
by this, we'd be...
Yeah, I don't know that we'd be able to. Oh, look, severe thunderstorm warning. I wonder if they...
for your area?
Yeah, I wonder if they did. They also did a destructive tag for this one, so maybe I just hang out or stick with my original plan and go down to 70. That way I have that east option.
Well, it is a little bit north of 70. They didn't extend the warning down to Richmond.
Yeah, they did. They just did. That's what I just got the alert for.
Did? Okay, I didn't see it on radars.
It is a particularly, it's a destructive storm, not a particularly dangerous situation. Let me clarify.
I was about to say, I feel like if it was up to 85 or 90, they'd do that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go down to 70. That way I've got that east option, and maybe it not be a one thing.
Right, because I mean, there's still. I mean, the portion of the storm that's in Indianapolis, that's what's going to hit Dayton. That's a long ways away, you figure.
Yeah. You want to know something really funny?
Ha 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 ha. What?
This high school that I'm about to turn around at?
Yeah.
Northeastern High School. If 70 was closer, I would just sit here because this would be. But alas, it is not.
Right. But it's like, so I'm heading towards Palestine, or and like, right now I'm facing just straight west, right the majority of the, I can't right here, it's perfect.
Alright. We'll get back to 70. Well.
Spot here to hold out for the storm and definitely get a good like wind event out of it, or do we head back towards local counties and see what happens to the line as it transitions into the Ohio or the Miami Valley?
So that's kind of what I'm intending to do with sitting on 70.
Right.
But also, there's some stuff happening here. I'm kind of trying to play for that, I think.
Yeah. Lightning looks like it's starting to pick up.
It is. I can see it more and more. I might call into WHIO here real quick, though.
That's fine.
So I'll call you back when I'm done with that.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Let's see. Search contacts.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Zach Batten calling in for Nick Dunn and the weather team.
Yeah. Where are you at right now?
I am right in between Fountain City and Richmond. I'm heading down to I-70 near Richmond.
Okay, so you're near Richmond. Okay.
Yep.
Hold on 1 second.
No problem.
Richmond. And Zach, kind of describe to us right now where you are and what you're seeing. Of course, you've been keeping an eye on this. I would imagine the lightning, at the very least, is quite vivid.
Yeah, so right now it's pretty calm. The wind is blowing pretty good, but over the past 10 minutes or so, the lightning has really become pretty visible off in the distance. I actually just am coming into Richmond right by Interstate 70, so I can attempt to go east and kind of stay out ahead of it. But if you didn't know any better, which is kind of scary, you wouldn't really know anything is coming.
Yeah, and that's kind of a scary thing there, too. So what Zach was saying was, you know, he's seeing a lot of lightning, and what he's noticing there is if you are out ahead of this, you may just think this is an ordinary thunderstorm, but this is on nights like tonight. This is very serious business. And folks, too, one thing with the destructive warnings tonight, these siege polygons.
Yep.
Hey, you're clear.
Alrighty, thank you.
No problem.
Bye.
Wait, can I not hear you? Hello?
What? Hello?
Okay, I can hear you.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking here? Because the southern end of this line segment definitely seemed to have intensified and is straightening out and heading right for us.
Yeah, I'm sitting just technically north of Richmond, kind of on the north side, right next to 70. So,
Okay.
it's just kind of borderline waiting game at this point.
Right. And well, that's kind of like where I'm debating. Like, do I stay where I'm at, or do I head back southeast? Ooh, that was a big strike.
That was. If I were you, I would probably go ahead and bank southeast.
So flip a Yui and maybe head toward.
Are you in Palestine?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about my language. But yes, I'm just west of Palestine. I could probably head towards Lewisburg.
Yeah, I was gonna
or El Dorado.
I was gonna suggest Clayton. Because
Clayton?
it's just east of Lewisburg, honestly. But
Right.
either one of those honestly would probably be fine because you'll be pretty close to 70 at that point too. So
I'll navigate to Lewisburg and go from there.
Yep, that is a solid idea.
Okay. Yeah, because that'll put me in play for this and anything else that kind of comes through the area. All right. Thing is now I need to actually do it. Yeah, I definitely think that the little jet's starting again, because if you even look back into western Indiana, like the southern portions, it looks like that the ups of the storm are starting to kick up, go out.
Yeah. I'm really cranky that isn't updating to say thunderstorm warning. Man.
Woo! Whoa!
That was impressive.
That was pretty. Gosh, I wish I had a dash cam.
Should get one.
I should get the 360 one, and I should get a dash cam, and I should get all the things. I really should just get a new car that's dedicated to storm chasing. But hey,
huh?
I was watching the live stream. We'll donate $50,000 for a storm chasing vehicle. They could let us know.
Imagine. Yeah, see this one, I gotta figure, that's frustrating. It's so hard to test this stuff without active warnings. Because for some reason, the updated version of the stuff for, you know, like the alerts and stuff for wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
It's only showing the tornado watch. It isn't showing any. Oh, I wonder if maybe the
location.
Yeah, maybe the priority is wrong. So it's just doing tornado watch over thunderstorm warning.
Oh yeah.
That'd be interesting. Well, what I really can do. That's fine.
I wonder how long they're gonna wait to extend this thunderstorm warning into Ohio.
It's a good question. I'm kind of starting to think that down here I'm gonna miss. Okay, maybe not. I was gonna say that I'm just gonna straight up miss everything, but I don't actually think that's accurate. Woo!
Oh dang, that was a big one.
Yeah. I'm sitting in the something's on.
We're seeing the same strikes from.
I wish I had less.
40 miles away.
Had picked somewhere that had less stuff in front of me, but it's fine. But I was gonna go into the gas station on the other side of the street, but there's a bunch of cops and stuff over there, so I thought, how about not? I wonder if I can go to the backside.
Say a bunch of cops.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing over there, but I could maybe go to the other side of the gas station, where it looks like there's nothing in there.
I thought you were gonna say maybe I could go talk to them.
Could go what?
Go talk to them.
Oh, well, I wasn't gonna do that. Seems like a bad idea.
Like, hi, my name's Jeff.
But I kind of do wonder if I can go cozy up on the left side of that gas station and is there? I think there is. And have a bit better view. Oh, that's.
We're not quite into KILN's radar band right now. Or some pretty gnarly range holding at the end of the.
Yeah. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 cops over there. And somebody in handcuffs. That is unfortunate.
Me.
Huh?
Kind of what, though?
I don't know what you said. I said that's kind of unfortunate for that guy, but.
Oh. You were counting. You were saying there was like 1, 2, 3, 4 something.
Oh, cops.
Oh. Stop with somebody.
Somebody's cell service is terrible. This was also not
Probably mine.
the view I was hoping for. I'm going to be right honest with you. This is actually worse, I think. We tried. So, there's an interesting little doodad right near Louisville. Oh, and he's gone. Womp womp. We're just gonna go sit back where we were. What I was saying is there's a nice little appendage starting to develop. It looks like near south of Spiceland, near Louisville in Indiana. That's gonna head this direction. And that looks like it's trying to do something mischievous. So that's gonna be real interesting potentially here in a few minutes. We're gonna go back to our happy parking lot where we were. And just hang out. Mr. Tesla here is probably gonna be real confused when I come back and park in the same spot. Yeah, this little area down here is trying to
Hello?
Hi, Zach Batten calling again for the weather team.
Hey, okay, we'll see if we can get you in real quick. Are you still kind of in the same location?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. We're just waiting on them to find a spot where they can talk to you real quick, so.
No problem.
All right.
Now we can hear you a little bit better, hopefully. Kind of where you are, and I know you're still seeing a lot of lightning, but are you noticing even any winds on in advance of these storms? We look live from our Richmond camera here, so you kind of walk us through what you're seeing.
Yeah, so the past 10 minutes or so, when I first came in to kind of the Richmond area right here by I-70, the wind was gusting pretty good. Over the past 10 minutes or so, it's actually died down, but there's now kind of a wind blowing into the storm. I've got a flag right in front of me, and every time the wind gusts a little bit, it's pointing right towards the storm, which is pretty interesting for kind of a line like we're seeing. But outside of that, lightning's picked up a little bit. Still not a ton, but it's slowly, kind of getting more frequent. But overall, things are still fairly calm right now here. There's still quite a few people out, which is not ideal, but
absolutely.
It's for now. Things are calm.
Okay, well that's good to know. I appreciate that. And Austin, we're just gonna do severe thunderstorm warning and slightly better news on this one for now.
For now, but we've seen how.
Thank you again, Zach. You are clear for now. Just give us a call back whenever you get a chance.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Bye. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hey, there you are.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I realized you were on the phone with Nick after I called, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have him on the radio?
No. Whenever we get disconnected, I try and throw on the stream.
Oh, gotcha. I forgot that was running. Hi.
Yeah. Oh, hello, animal. And Mr. Raccoon, please go back into the wood from which you came.
There was a little bit of mischief trying to happen on the thing, but not like this.
Good talk, good talk.
Please don't kick me off. Somebody else can deal with it. I thought there would be a little bit more lightning. There's really just not a ton of it.
I wonder why. Oh, they just sent the warning.
About time.
70 mile an hour.
Which 70 mile an hour makes sense. They kept the tornado possible tag though.
So I wonder if they what they mean by that. Like, are they saying that there's actively a chance that there's a tornado possible, or are they saying that it is possible that a tornado could spin up within this thunderstorm?
I think what they're trying to communicate by that, which doesn't make sense, is basically that they're seeing a little bit of rotation here and there. Like, it's just not enough or consistent enough to issue a warning, but that it could tighten up very quickly.
Okay. Yeah. Like, a tornado could potentially be imminent, but is not. No, because imminent tornadoes, they warn.
Correct, yeah.
Interesting. I'd love to get their input on that. The line just south of Indianapolis is starting to intensify.
Yeah, that'll be kind of once this blows through, or we get steamrolled. It's basically drop a little bit more south for that.
Right. It almost kind of makes me wish I would have stayed in Palestine or Palestine, but just because it is starting to intensify and it looks like we'll have plenty of time to make a move after we get by this.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I mean, honest, Nick. Oh, you're good. I was just saying, like, I kind of wish I would have stayed in Palestine or Palestine, because it looks like we'll still have plenty of time to make a move even after we get hit by this.
They have it moving at 60 mile an hour, but is it just me or does it not feel like it's moving at 60 mile an hour?
Yeah, it seems like it might have slowed down.
Is that the one I just looked at? Oh, well, they have the new warning they issued. They have it moving at 70. So.
Oh, okay.
So, whee!
I'm rolling down my window, so let me know if the audio quality goes down for you. I'm literally sitting at an intersection here, but I'm not. There's nobody near me.
Yeah, right up near Lynn. And then right north of Winchester, there's a couple little areas that are trying to be a little bit funny. I'm still watching the southern end. Some very light rain falling.
Yeah, I had a couple of raindrops hit me, but I mean, like, literally a couple to where I was just kind of like, were those bugs or was that actually rain?
Yeah. Oh, where are you now?
I am sitting just due southeast of Wayne Lakes, west of Arcanum.
Okay.
I'm right next to State Route 503.
503. Okay. Gotcha. Near, like, Beech Grove?
Yeah. Beech Grove.
Beech Grove is 503 goes through Beech Grove.
I'm directly south of Greenville.
Oh, are you on 127? Near 503?
No.
No?
I think 127's in front of me.
Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it. I know your.
I know where I am. Oh, yeah. 127's directly in front of me.
Listen, I know your general area. Because there's 503, 127, which is all.
I'm northwest of where 503 and 127 intersect.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Look, Wayne Lakes Park. How about that? I just didn't zoom in quite far enough.
Yeah.
Because I could see Fort Jefferson.
Yeah.
But. Okay. All right. Now I gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm debating on, like, flipping a Yui and, like, kind of waiting for it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to just wait and get tickled by this, or if I want to try to stay ahead of it, you know? But I feel like I can hit the leading edge of it, kind of see what it's got, and then hop on 70 real quick and probably get it back out ahead of it anyway.
Right, exactly.
So there's near Spring Lake in Greenfield, there's a pretty good circulation right there. Just east of Indianapolis again.
Yeah.
I can tell the lightning's getting closer. My phone got a little fuzzy when the lightning flashed.
I think I'm gonna flip a Yui here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna wait for it.
Copy that. I'm considering just sitting in this parking lot until it hits, and then getting on 70 and getting back out ahead of it.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh wow, I can definitely see the shelf pop. Holy crap!
Really?
Oh yeah.
But
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and find a place to pull off up here, because I'm actually in a pretty good spot, honestly. Problem is that's a house with people in it. You know what? There's an old barn complex right here that definitely could have a serial killer in it, but...
Well, you know what? For your sake, I hope it does not.
Thank you. I'm actually gonna
Yeah, there's been a few nice bolts or little crawlers across the sky.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if the leading edge is going to go north of me. That'll make me a little bit sad.
Kind of like where I am.
Yeah, not even that far north. You're going to get slammed pretty much regardless. But there's another little area of mischief southwest of Hagerstown. So right on the southwest flank of this again. Patiently watching. Oh, no, Tesla pausing to charge. Interesting time to do so.
Right. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check my phone and see if there's another little place to pull off near here.
I should start my GoPro. I'm gonna wait a little bit for the GoPro because the battery on it's not ideal. I don't have another thing to plug into it.
I don't exactly like where I'm at right now. There's the raggedy barn to my left, a telephone pole or a light pole to my right. I'm in between both, but if a nice stiff breeze takes the roof off of this barn, it's going to carfuncle right on my car.
Whoa, where? Wait, was
What?
that a warning or a report? I saw something that said there was 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts in Indiana somewhere. Oh, hey, they tornado warned the area I was talking about a little bit ago.
East of Indianapolis?
Yeah. I think it was a report because I don't see any of the warnings that are for 100 mile an hour, which would be nuts. But it wouldn't surprise me if there was a gust of 100.
Right.
Lightning is really starting to pick up now.
Starting to get some rain here.
Same.
I'm gonna see if there's another pull off up here.
I'm using Big Brain and also recording from my phone, so even if the stream dies for some reason, I still get video.
Nice.
Big Brain. Hopefully. We're learning, we're adapting. I do almost wonder if it's going to go north of me.
I need this car to drive past me quicker. They got their brights on and they're flashing them right at me.
The problem is if I go north, there's some east roads, there's just not very good east roads.
Right.
And if I can't go, at least close to interstate speeds, I'm not going to keep up. But also, if it goes north of me anyway, it doesn't really matter. Do you have anything to get video with?
Just my phone.
Okay.
So no.
You still have an old phone, don't you? Tough.
Yeah, iPhone 11.
Oh, it was somebody's personal weather station picked up 100-mile-an-hour gust. So take that for what it's worth, I suppose.
Interesting. I mean, you know, depending on the quality of the weather station, it could be legit.
Yeah. Placement's usually the biggest problem.
Right.
We'll have it fixed for next time, I suppose.
I'm watching the pin, like the shelf cloud as it's rolling in.
I'm impressed you can see it. I absolutely cannot.
Oh yeah, it is dead nuts in front of me.
Can you just see it with lightning, or can you see it in general?
With lightning.
Okay.
I mean, I can see the faint outline of it straight up. I'm actually going to try and get a picture of it real quick with my handy dandy cellular device.
Where are you at now?
I'm still in the same spot.
Okay.
By the parks.
Okay.
Yeah, my pictures are kind of mid. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, recording not available while on call.
Oh, well that's silly.
Right. Wind is definitely picking up.
Yeah, still calm here. I do think it's going to end up north of me, which is a bit sad. But we just get on 70, I think.
Yeah, so I'm just southeast of Wayne Lakes. Any rotato potato heading towards me? It just looks all straight line.
Looks pretty much straight line. You're starting to get into the less than ideal radar zone.
Yeah. I'm not getting any radar updates either. Okay, there we go. I just got one. I'd say it's super slow coming in.
The wind is not far from me. Whatever wind is gonna hit here.
Which you said you're in Richmond, right?
North of Richmond. I'm sitting basically right on top of 70.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah.
I see you. Ooh, that's some good lightning. I'm gonna hang up real quick and try and get some lightning.
All right. Just get rid of that stuff and get this up, I suppose, for now. Call it for your viewing pleasure. You might see a tornado warning in between Salina and Greenville here soon. Right near the Ansonia, Versailles area. Maybe a little bit farther to the north from about New Weston, closer up to North Star and Coldwater. Would not be shocked to see that here shortly. I think we miss pretty much all of that. So I think it's time to get on 70, go east. And see what happens with the rest of this stuff, I think. Alright, I think it is time to move on a little bit. Well, ooh, that's a fun little circulation back there near Newcastle. We could wait for that. We could go basically back up to Lynn. Maybe we do that. Maybe we go back up to Lynn, get in front of that tornado warning. It looks actually pretty good right now. we just kind of let this first wave go on by. It doesn't look terribly impressive. But then we've still got the rest of the line to the south in play, I think. I think that's the play. I think we're going to do that. Because we aren't getting anything here. Intentionally, unintentionally drive into some heavy rain, so looking forward to that.
Incoming voice call from Brian.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up with you?
I'm still sitting in the same spot.
Nice.
Kind of waiting for it to come on through.
Nice. It looks like it almost might go north of you, too.
Yeah, I'm currently just getting wiggled back and forth.
I'm on my way north, kind of back to Lynn, to see what this tornado warning wants to do. It's going to kind of hold together and continue coming this way.
Newcastle.
Yeah, and then otherwise it's back south to get in front of the next part of the line.
Yep.
Wow, that
Woo!
wow.
Oh my
Relax. Relax, lightning. Gosh. I'm just kidding. I like it.
Right, I stopped recording, so that's what it was.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
No problem. Did you get it at least?
Theoretically, the stream did.
Okay.
I'm going to park it in Lynn. Give that time to do whatever it's going to do. And then, where are you thinking position-wise for this next part of the line?
New Lebanon? That's, but if we want to go east, we're going to have to cut through Dayton.
If we do that, we want to avoid, like, the interstates and stuff, just because there's a lot of construction right there around Dayton.
Right.
This time of night, it might not be too bad, but
Right.
you never know.
There's 35. Take that. Yeah, I mean, we could just dive straight down to like Eaton or West Alexandria, but you know, we're starting to get into more of the valley and the river and whatnot. So the terrain is going to be a little bit worse.
It's not too bad down there. It's not definitely not as good, but it's not too bad.
True. Pretty true.
I'm only a few miles from Lynn. What?
I was gonna say the rotation looked pretty good from Wilmington's radar, but doesn't really look that impressive from Indianapolis's. So seems like a lot of upper level rotation, not a lot of lower level.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting it bumped from the kind of line behind it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's also, it was 75 in Richmond when I, wow. Oh, alright.
Yeah. Also, Rushville, maybe?
Where's Rushville? I know it, but I cannot. Gotta start somewhere, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I'm basically in Lynn. I can see where I'm going to hang. But then, yeah, I think down towards Eaton, probably. Somewhere in that direction. Unless this is going to try to keep doing the do, but I doubt it. Anyway, what I was saying is I went from 75 in Richmond to 60 now.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I'm still sitting at 74. I will say the storm mode is messy.
Yep. Just hang out. take up residency here in this church parking lot. Wait and see what it does. Well, they issued a new thunderstorm warning, I think. Yeah, 60-mile-an-hour wind, and you tag a tornado possible. I assume that this is just going to go away then. Yep, just like that, it's gone. Yeah, north of Rushville is at least fairly strong. So if we do a little loop-de-loop, this was a bad place to stop apparently. Starlink doesn't like it. Just scoot forward a little bit. Go back, don't worry. Shoot, that Rushville portion might go right into Richmond. Well, it has a pretty good northeast component.
Woo!
That was impressive.
That was close. That's what that was.
I'm tempted to just once again go back down to Richmond. I'll wait a little bit longer for this, I think. Right near Blounsville. And yeah, I think that is the next bet, and then we're going on down there. How's Northwest Ohio looking? Wow, this is terrible. I don't know if it's just the rain, if it's the specific spot. Starlink is not happy. Back up where it's higher. Maybe that will be better. I do not know. Alright, nothing crazy. Here. There's an area there. So that's coming to Winchester.
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading down to Lebanon.
10-4. Which part of the storm are you playing for?
One straight. I'm playing for basically northeastward and intensifying as it approaches.
Yeah, I think the stuff right west of Connorsville stays north of New Lebanon. I think it goes more towards Richmond. South of that, I think, is kind of the stuff that is heading up kind of towards the Greensburg area.
Right. Yeah, I think it's closer to the New Lebanon area. That's just my assumption. I don't know why, but my spidey senses are tingling.
I am gonna go head back down towards Richmond. We're just gonna wear down this road.
Right. And you're not even gonna buy gas there?
Well, I still have 3/4 of a tank, so no.
Whoa! Holy. I do love how the most intense lightning strikes an asteroid. That is just on brand.
I would say some things never change.
Correct. And I like how like psychologists would 100% say, oh, you know, that's just your brain imagining it, like it's not actually happening. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
Good talk. Good cell service. Right. Love it here.
Oh, did I just hear?
You cut out part of it, but you're back now.
Okay.
Such is life.
Hey, we can, this is a joke by the way. We can stop at the casino on the way back. And Dayton. And you didn't say no.
True. Not say no. You would not be wrong.
But we're also definitely not going.
Hey, that warning for what will be coming into Richmond is warned only 60 mile an hour, but tornado possible, so that's fun.
Hey, yo.
I feel like they're probably just going to do it for the entire line.
Right. Everything has been up.
Yeah. Starting to bow out a little bit, though.
Woo! And that's kind of what I'm thinking, is that it's either the stuff that's heading towards Lebanon is going to be like the bow is going to bow out and intensify.
Oh, wow, that hurt my eyes a little bit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh, there's the thunder. Alright.
You know what they say? Proximity close. Danger close.
Yeah. Back into Wayne County. Inflow not starting north of Botkins. According to...
Botkins?
Yeah, Botkins.
Isn't that up north?
Yes, somewhere. Yeah, it's north of Sydney.
Woo! I don't see that.
That's what one of the Bell Park guys said. But I did not look. I'd like to think I do. Somebody else just said bit of a couplet near Botkins. So they're seeing something.
Oh, I see what they're talking about.
Look like it's strengthening a little bit.
Yeah, just not the Wapak.
Yeah.
But they're looking at KILN. 100%. And that is not being well reflected on the terminal at all.
Terminal radar has been kind of poopy lately.
This doesn't look,
Oh, sorry.
what?
My brights were still on. I'm used to them turning on and off by themselves. I forgot that I manually turned them on.
And that poor 90-year-old grandma is already struggling to drive in the rain.
Well, you know, I only feel a little bad because I get blinded regularly, so it's fine.
People just think I have my brights on.
It's true.
Yeah. So then when I don't have mine on, and they flash me anyway, and I just, hit them with the light of God. Like, oh, you thought I had my brights on? Ah!
I'll show you the true meaning of bright.
Right. Exactly. Chicken and waffle protein chips are like kind of good first, and then they get really bad.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, like if they were just the initial taste, that's right. If they were just the initial taste, they'd be honestly really, really good. But like they're good too because like it goes from sweet to like salty and like chickeny flavor at the end.
Yeah.
So it's like a two-parter. The chicken just tastes like it was cooked and then like left in the back burner of a grill for 6 hours. Like not necessarily cooking more, but maybe like rotting a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. But they also have buffalo ones. I got those too. I'm gonna try those at some point. I think those are worthwhile.
I'm gonna sit at this school again. I have a little bit of a hunch. I don't want to go too much farther south yet.
I was about to say, I see what you're hunting about. Just came from the city.
Yeah. We're gonna just pause for the calls right here real quick. I have returned to Northeastern.
Nice.
We're back. Like we never left.
Be even weirder if they were the Jets.
That would be funny. always Northwest Ohio.
What?
Tornado warning in Northwest Ohio. Defiance. Up there.
Oh. Near Van Wert?
North of Antwerp. Northeast.
Yeah, right.
South, in between Ottawa and Defiance, yeah. I mean, I see it.
Toad, right?
I see it. For shizzle. Thunderstorm warning for Toledo. Tag tornado possible. In the
Which is like
junk radar zone. Oh,
right.
I mean, that's got to be. That's all warm front. It has to be. I refuse to believe otherwise.
Right. That's what I was about to say. It's just like there's like, I mean, that's so far out of the zone.
Yeah, it's pretty not ideal up there, except for the fact that the warm front exists.
Right, and the warm front's camped right there.
Sometimes it's all it takes. Terrible area to track on radar. Well, yes, it is. Can confirm.
We've only been saying that for the last 10 years.
Yeah, and it will never change.
Well, not anymore.
What?
That's for another episode.
Yeah, that's totally different.
Alright, so I know he asked for $50,000 for a new storm chasing vehicle. Anybody want to give us $5 million for a new radar?
Ah, yes. You can
Privately owned.
You can get one of those X-band radars for, I want to say, when I asked them about it, it was 200K, give or take.
Where do we put it?
I don't know. Somewhere fun.
Somewhere fun.
That's all I
On
got.
top of one of the roller coasters. Point.
Yes.
And there would be no obstruction up there.
That is true. Cannot deny that.
Come on, team, put more radars in the ocean. For no other reason.
Yeah. Why not?
Right. We need more radars in the ocean so we can determine if Bigfoot is real.
I concur.
I'm not losing my mind, you are.
It.
Also, can we know how big the tornado warning is in southern Canada?
That's definitely just anywhere along the line can have it. Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah. What? Don't say we didn't warn ya.
Exactly. Just waiting for that new there velocity scan, for that new velocity scan.
Oh, do not
I'm gonna get some wind regardless sitting here. That is a fact.
I'm wondering if there's any storm reports on the National Weather Service website already from the storms that kind of hit, you know, that portion of Indiana earlier. But say I really can't look because I'm cruising.
I turned on storm reports and nothing loaded, so
Imping?
ew. Not ew. Not ew, but also ew. Oh man. I'm gonna
Also,
reorientate myself here a little bit. So I am
you mean the Orient?
more pointed directly in the cooler direction. And we're just gonna back up a smooch because I don't want one of those things to accidentally fall on me.
Alright, I'm at 40 east.
Did you say you're at 40 east?
Oh, 40 east west, yes.
Right,
I'm
right,
at US
yeah.
40.
Okay. I am just south of Fountain City, so I'm gonna get
Detroit, Fountain City.
probably what happens. I'm gonna get run over by this, and then I'm just gonna continue on down to 70.
Okay.
Go east a little bit, and then 170 drop down to Eaton, probably, and then I can go from
Alright.
Eaton to New Lebanon.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm in Lewisburg now.
But this is looking like it has a little bit of potential to get spicy right here.
Definitely a shot.
Very windy, if nothing else.
Right. I mean, I don't anticipate seeing much tonight, and I hope that tornado doesn't necessarily get here in particular. But it'd be at least good if we could get on one and then find some damage and potentially submit something for the National Weather Service to verify.
Yeah, for the record, not damage to property necessarily, but
Correct. Yes. Yep. That's why I said at the onset, like, I don't want it to hit any place in particular, but, just something like a couple trees uprooted here and there and be like, hey, look at this.
hey, right. Oh, my GoPro's still going because I don't think I ever stopped. It is 19%
That's the left I
back.
got on 40 and didn't do what I needed. I can go ahead. Alright. Preble County Line Road.
You good? What's our battery at here on this little hill? 75%. Read these real quick for a minute. We're gonna restart that. Want to start this, and then we're gonna chill. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I think I'm about to get steamrolled. I think.
I would say so. I'd say as long as one doesn't just spin up on top of you.
Yeah, not too worried about that. Famous last. Yes. Oh, OBS disconnected. Why? Reconnected. It's fine. We're back. I think. I appear to once again park in a favorable place because, of course, I did.
Damn you, Starling.
Or it's because I'm getting into the more yucky part of the storm.
Damn you, more yucky part of the storm.
Let's see. Should be coming any second now. Whatever's gonna happen, gonna happen. Whew. That's a nice bolt.
That was bright. It's crazy that was bright for me.
Yep. Yep.
I'm at the border of Montgomery and Preble County. Oh, excuse me.
Surprised it's not a little more windy already.
Oh, hey, look. It's that. Oh, hey, look. It's 70.
No way.
Right?
Yep, Starlink is starting to have a bad time. Yep, Starlink is starting to have a bad time.
I wish that like it could immediately pivot to like your 12 service, like if it were to drop.
Yeah, there's a thing that can do that for you. Wow, that was aggressive.
That lightning?
Yep, there's the thunder.